Hello and welcome. My name is Master Shou, and for more than 20 years I've helped people bring the wisdom of traditional Feng Shui into modern living. What I've learned, again and again, is that energy doesn't just move around us. It listens, it responds, and it remembers. Your home isn't just walls and furniture. It's a living organism with its own pulse, breath, and memory. But when that flow of energy becomes blocked, twisted, or contaminated by the wrong objects, luck fades, wealth drains away, health weakens, and tension quietly takes root. Most people believe that decorating beautifully or buying expensive items will automatically invite prosperity. Yet the truth is far more unsettling. The very decorations meant to beautify your home could be silently stealing your good fortune. Throughout my career, I've witnessed countless families lose stability, businesses fall into sudden decline, and relationships fracture. All because of just a few forbidden items sitting in their homes. These objects disrupt the natural current of life force, creating subtle energetic turbulence that leaves you feeling exhausted, irritable, and disconnected. Over time, this imbalance can manifest as financial loss, illness, or constant conflict without any obvious cause. Feng Shui, or as I call it, Fun, the science of living energy, is not superstition. It's the study of how invisible energy patterns shape our emotions, our luck, and our destiny. Every detail in your space, the lighting, the layout, even a single decorative piece, affects how energy responds to you. A misplaced object can either open the door to abundance or quietly invite misfortune. In this video, I, Master Shou, will reveal 9 decorative items you should never keep in your home. They may look harmless, even beautiful, but they can drain prosperity, even that attract illness, spark conflict, and open the gateway for bad luck to enter your life without you even realizing it. But before we dive in, I want you to do something simple. Take a slow look around your home. Every corner, every shelf, every wall decoration you've chosen tells a silent story about your energy. Some pieces uplift and protect you. Others, though beautiful on the surface, quietly disturb the balance of Qi, the life force that nourishes wealth, peace, and harmony. So as we go through each of these 9 forbidden items, pay close attention to what feels familiar. You might suddenly recognize something sitting right in your living room, or perhaps by your bedside, that has been quietly working against you. Awareness is the first step to change, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to remove, replace, or realign to restore the healthy flow of energy in your home. Now, let's begin with the first item, the one that hides in plain sight on almost every wall. 1. Chaotic or gloomy wall art. Let's start with something many people overlook, the artwork hanging on your walls. Paintings and pictures aren't just decoration. They are powerful visual energy sources that constantly communicate with your subconscious. Every time you walk past them, even if you don't consciously notice, your mind and your body are responding to the vibration they send out. In Feng Shui, a painting isn't simply aesthetic. It's an energy field. The colors, subjects, and even the emotions within the artwork influence how energy moves through your space and through you. That's why chaotic, overly complicated, or dark-themed paintings can do more harm than you realize. Pieces that show sadness, violence, conflict, or turbulent imagery introduce stagnant and disruptive energy into your home. They make a room feel heavier, drain your focus, and can subtly lead to fatigue, indecision, and anxiety. You might also be surprised to learn that having too many paintings can overload your environment. Just like clutter blocks airflow, visual clutter blocks energetic flow. When your eyes are constantly bombarded with competing colors and shapes, your mind never fully rests. Over time, that restless energy can manifest as poor concentration and, in Feng Shui terms, money slipping away due to scattered mental focus. To harmonize your space, choose art that radiates calm, openness, and vitality. Nature scenes, trees, rivers, mountains, clouds, or open skies are always safe and nurturing. Soft, balanced colors like greens, blues, and neutrals help stabilize emotions and invite abundance. The key isn't price or prestige, but how the artwork makes you feel. If your paintings leave you uneasy or tense, listen to that instinct. Energy speaks through feeling, and sometimes removing one gloomy picture can lift the entire spirit of your home. Number 2. Animal skulls and horn decorations. Many people, especially those who love rustic, Western, or Bohemian styles, proudly display animal skulls, horns, or taxidermy pieces as a sign of boldness or individuality. They can look striking, raw, powerful, even artistic, but in Feng Shui, they are among the most energetically dangerous decorations you can bring into your home. Why? Because whether real or artificial, skulls and horns embody death energy, what we call yin energy in excess. These objects symbolize endings, decay, and loss. They carry a frequency that pulls life force downward, creating a subtle but constant vibration of depletion. Over time, this can translate into real-world effects. Money that doesn't stay, health that declines for no reason, or relationships that grow cold and distant. Even if you tell yourself it's just decoration, your subconscious knows better. Every time you see that object, even briefly, your body reacts. You may feel a tiny shiver, a sense of discomfort, or a sudden drop in mood. That's your intuition responding to the stagnant, heavy vibration of death energy. And when repeated daily, those micro-reactions accumulate, quietly shaping how you feel, think, and attract experiences. In Feng Shui, the goal is always to nourish life energy, Sheng Qi, to fill your space with vitality, growth, and warmth. Skulls and horns, on the other hand, halt the energy flow, leaving rooms feeling cold, empty, or tense. If you love the wild, adventurous aesthetic, there are beautiful alternatives that still carry movement and strength without death symbolism. Choose artwork or sculptures of birds in flight, horses running, or blooming trees, all signs of thriving, dynamic energy. These represent freedom, expansion, and continuous renewal. Remember, your home should breathe with life. Every object should whisper one message: you are safe, alive, and growing. 3. Empty vases. At first glance, an empty vase may seem elegant, minimalist, even artistic. But in Feng Shui, an empty vessel is never truly empty. It holds the vibration of absence, of something missing, of potential that has not yet been fulfilled. When left unfilled, a vase subtly broadcasts a message of lack, incompleteness, and waiting. Energies that over time can seep into your subconscious and your daily life. Think of it this way: your home is a mirror of your inner world. If your environment constantly reflects emptiness, your mind begins to align with that vibration. You might start to feel uneasy without knowing why. A sense that something in your life is not enough. That quiet emotional void can manifest as restlessness, low motivation, or even financial instability. In the energetic language of Feng Shui, an empty vase is a symbol of unfulfilled energy, a promise made but never delivered. I once visited a client whose home was beautifully designed, every detail pristine. Yet she constantly felt anxious, unable to relax or feel content. On her living room table sat a large, luxurious vase, completely empty. She laughed when I asked about it. It's just for decoration. But that decoration was silently amplifying the feeling of something missing in her life. To correct this imbalance, always fill your vases with life or color. Fresh flowers are ideal because they embody Sheng Qi, living, renewing energy. If that's not practical, use dried branches, silk flowers, colorful stones, ribbons, or even feathers. anything that gives a sense of being full, abundant, and alive. Remember, in Feng Shui, emptiness is not peace, it's potential left unrealized. A vase that holds something, even something simple, transforms from a symbol of lack into a vessel of prosperity and fulfillment. Number 4. Fish tanks or water fountains in the bedroom. Few things seem as peaceful as the gentle sound of running water or the soft glimmer of fish gliding through an aquarium. Many people believe these features create calm and relaxation, and in the right place, they truly can. But according to Feng Shui, the bedroom is not that place. Water represents movement, emotion, and flow, a constantly shifting form of energy. Your bedroom, by contrast, is meant to be the most still and restful space in your home. It's where your body restores itself and your spirit finds balance. When you introduce water, whether it's a fish tank, a tabletop fountain, or even a small water feature, you're introducing active, circulating energy into a zone that depends on stillness. The two forces collide, and that conflict can quietly drain your strength. You might experience this as subtle restlessness, trouble falling asleep, vivid or unsettling dreams, or waking up feeling tired despite a full night's rest. On a deeper energetic level, water in the bedroom symbolizes money that flows away, wealth that can't stay. Feng Shui often links uncontrolled water to financial instability. Money coming in but quickly disappearing. There's also a psychological factor at play. Even if the sound of trickling water seems soothing, your brain never completely turns off from it. Throughout the night, your subconscious stays alert, monitoring that sound like a quiet alarm. Over time, this constant low-level stimulation leads to fatigue, irritability, and lack of focus during the day. If you love the presence of water, place it wisely in the living room, entryway, or garden where movement supports vitality and prosperity. But in the bedroom, remember, tranquility is wealth. Let the energy rest with you, not ripple against you. 5. Heavy, dark curtains. In Feng Shui, windows are often called the eyes of the home. They're how your house sees the world and how light, air, and opportunity enter your space. When those eyes are covered by thick, dark curtains, it's like blindfolding your home and cutting off its ability to breathe. Many people choose heavy drapes and shades of deep gray, navy, or black for reasons that seem practical: privacy, insulation, or a sense of luxury. But from an energetic perspective, dark, heavy curtains trap qi, the life force energy that keeps your home vibrant and alive. They block sunlight, restrict airflow, and create a dense, stagnant atmosphere. Even if you fill the room with artificial light, the space still feels dull and lifeless because natural energy has been shut out. You may notice the effects in subtle ways: waking up groggy even after a full night's sleep, feeling unmotivated, or sensing that time moves slower in that room. Just as too many cloudy days can make people feel down, a space that's constantly dim can dampen your emotions and creativity. Over time, that low, sluggish energy can even influence your finances. When your environment feels stuck, so does your prosperity. In Feng Shui, light equals opportunity. Allowing sunlight to flow freely through your home keeps energy circulating smoothly, uplifting both mood and fortune. If you need privacy, choose curtains made of lighter fabrics like linen, cotton, or sheer blends in soft, welcoming colors: ivory, cream, sky blue, or pale gold. These shades still protect your space while letting light filter through gently, maintaining balance between openness and comfort. Remember, your home, like you, thrives in the light. Draw back the heavy curtains, let the daylight in, and you'll feel the difference almost immediately. A renewed sense of clarity, energy, and optimism flowing through your space. 6. Artificial flowers. At first glance, artificial flowers might seem like a perfect solution. They're beautiful, low maintenance, and last forever. But in the world of Feng Shui, that's exactly the problem. These flowers don't grow, breathe, or change. They carry no life force, no qi, only the illusion of vitality. When you fill your home with them, you're essentially surrounding yourself with the appearance of life, not the real energy that nourishes it. Feng Shui teaches that everything in your space contributes to the energetic flow that supports your health, wealth, and emotions. Real flowers and plants emit living energy, Sheng Qi, which vibrates with freshness, renewal, and expansion. Artificial flowers, on the other hand, are energetically stagnant. They don't receive or release qi. They simply sit unmoving. Over time, this creates an atmosphere of energetic stillness, a subtle but constant sense of being stuck. There's also a practical side. Fake flowers tend to collect dust, trapping not just dirt, but also symbolic stagnation. Dust represents old energy, memories, worries, and patterns that no longer serve you. A bouquet of dusty silk roses may look harmless, but energetically, it's like holding on to something that was once alive but now refuses to let go. This vibration can quietly drain enthusiasm, dull creativity, and even contribute to feelings of fatigue or melancholy. If you crave beauty and color, opt for fresh flowers or real plants instead. A small vase of lilies, orchids, or even wildflowers brings movement and life into your home. Each bloom follows nature's rhythm. It opens, flourishes, and fades, teaching your space to breathe and renew. The message of real flowers is simple yet powerful. Life keeps moving. By bringing authentic, living energy into your environment, you invite growth, opportunity, and joy. The true essence of prosperity. Room 7. Sharp or spiky plants indoors like cacti or pine varieties. Cacti and other spiky plants have become trendy in modern home decor. They're easy to care for, minimalist, and visually striking. But in Feng Shui, their sharp points carry an energy that is anything but gentle. These plants emit what we call sha qi, attacking or cutting energy, the kind that agitates rather than soothes. When placed inside your home, especially in areas meant for relaxation or connection, that sharp energy can subtly stir tension, conflict, and even block prosperity. Imagine your home as a living field of energy, soft, flowing, and alive. Every sharp edge or pointed leaf acts like a small arrow, breaking up that natural flow. Over time, this creates an atmosphere of unease, even if you can't quite name it. You might notice that conversations in your living room feel shorter, tempers flare more easily, or you struggle to unwind after a long day. Energetically, it's as though those spikes are constantly piercing the calm your home is meant to hold. In Feng Shui, placement is everything. While spiky plants are discouraged inside, they can be powerful protectors when placed outside, on balconies, terraces, or near the entrance. There, they serve as guardians, deflecting negative energy or ill intentions from entering your space. But inside the home, in the living room, dining area, or bedroom, they turn that protective energy inward, creating friction instead of harmony. To cultivate a sense of peace and abundance indoors, choose plants with soft, rounded leaves. Varieties like jade plants, pothos, peace lilies, or rubber trees radiate gentle, nurturing energy that supports growth and balance. Round shapes represent unity, ease, and steady development, exactly the qualities that attract wealth and positive relationships. In short, keep the spikes for protection outside and let soft greenery bring serenity and prosperity inside. 8. Cracked or broken mirrors. In Feng Shui, a mirror is never just a piece of glass. It is a portal of reflection and clarity, a symbol of how energy and intention move through your life. Mirrors amplify and redirect qi, the life force energy that flows through your home. When they are whole and bright, they help distribute light, expand space, and reflect positive energy. But when a mirror becomes cracked, chipped, or shattered, its vibration changes completely. What once reflected harmony now multiplies fragmentation. A broken mirror doesn't just look unlucky, it feels unlucky because it literally reflects division and distortion. Every crack splits the image, symbolizing separation in your relationships, confusion in your mind, and instability in your finances. You may notice subtle shifts, increased misunderstandings at home, financial plans that don't quite come together, or an overall sense of disconnection. That's because the mirror, instead of reflecting wholeness, is energetically mirroring chaos back into your life. From a psychological point of view, a cracked mirror also creates subconscious discomfort. Your brain registers that something once whole is now damaged, which triggers low-level anxiety. Over time, that unease translates into restlessness, irritability, and even self-doubt. You may find it harder to feel aligned with your goals or centered within your space. The Feng Shui rule here is simple and absolute. A mirror must always be clear, clean, and whole. If it's broken, even slightly, it's time to replace it. Don't patch or hide it. Doing so only traps the fractured energy in your environment. When you hang a new, flawless mirror, it restores clarity and balance, allowing Chai to flow smoothly once again. Think of it as re-establishing a clear reflection of your life, one where peace, abundance, and confidence return to the surface, unbroken and strong. 9. Broken or stopped clocks. In Feng Shui, a clock is far more than a timekeeping device. It's a symbol of motion, progress, and the steady rhythm of life itself. The ticking of a clock represents forward movement, the pulse of opportunity, and the continuous unfolding of destiny. When a clock stops, that flow symbolically and energetically stops with it. A broken or motionless clock carries the vibration of stagnation. It quietly tells your subconscious time has run out or nothing is moving forward. That message, though subtle, can influence your emotions and actions. You might begin to feel stuck, uninspired, or trapped in routines that no longer serve you. Projects stall, motivation fades, and days seem to blend together. Just as a stopped clock no longer measures time, your energy may lose its rhythm and direction. In Feng Shui, this kind of energy stagnation can ripple into all areas of life. Finances that slow down, relationships that lose spark, or career paths that feel paused. The space itself takes on a heavy, unmoving quality, as though life inside it is waiting for something to restart. Even if the broken clock is a beautiful antique or a sentimental keepsake, keeping it displayed sends a silent message of delay and decline. The rule is simple. If a clock has stopped, either repair it immediately or remove it completely. Let your environment mirror vitality, not inertia. When you replace a broken clock with one that runs smoothly, its hands turning, its rhythm steady, you restore a sense of momentum and alignment. The gentle ticking becomes a heartbeat for your home, reminding you that life moves forward, opportunities renew, and each moment carries the power of new beginnings. In Feng Shui, time that flows freely is energy that thrives. Keep your clocks and your life in motion. The 9 household items we've explored may seem ordinary, even beautiful or harmless, yet each one can quietly shape the invisible current of your life. In Feng Shui, nothing is random. Every object carries an energy signature, and together, those energies determine how freely abundance, health, and harmony can flow through your home. When even one of these items blocks or distorts that current, the effects ripple outward into your emotions, your relationships, and even your finances. But Feng Shui is not about fear or superstition. It is, at its heart, an art of conscious arrangement, a way of aligning your external environment with your internal well-being. It's the science of energy in motion, the dialogue between the seen and unseen. When practiced with awareness and intention, Feng Shui transforms your living space from a collection of objects into a living ecosystem of support and renewal. As I, Master Shou, have witnessed over decades of practice, when a home is in harmony, everything else begins to align naturally. Sleep deepens, relationships ease, opportunities appear, prosperity finds its way back to you. Often, all it takes is a single shift, removing one item, moving another, or simply opening your windows to let the light flow in. So I encourage you to share this video with someone who might need it. Sometimes, a small change in their home can reopen the current of prosperity and peace that has long been waiting to return. And finally, let's anchor this transformation with a simple affirmation, one that carries power when spoken aloud. I choose to cleanse my living space, to welcome light, harmony, and all the good things waiting to enter my life. Your home listens, your energy responds, and the moment you decide to realign them, everything begins to flow again. If today's video opened your eyes to the hidden energy in your home, then you're already on the path toward transformation. Feng Shui is not just about furniture or decoration, it's about living with awareness, harmony, and purpose. On this channel, Master Shou Feng Shui, I share timeless wisdom and practical guidance to help you align your space with your destiny, to invite wealth, health, and serenity into your daily life. Every week, we uncover simple yet powerful ways to clear stagnation, strengthen your energy, and awaken the flow of abundance that's already waiting for you. So if you believe your home should support your dreams, not hold them back, this is your community. Subscribe to Master Shou Feng Shui. Turn on the bell notification so you never miss an energy update or cleansing ritual. Share this video with a friend or family member who might need to rebalance their home's energy. Leave a comment below and tell me, what change are you inspired to make today? Remember, every small shift in your environment can create a ripple of powerful transformation in your life. As I always say, when you honor the energy of your home begins to honor you.